Hi guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on this beautiful day. How you guys and girls doing? What's up? We're gonna keep working on the game. So how far have we come? Well, I had a few bugs, I had a few bug fixes I had to take care of. I uploaded the code to GitHub. Now we've come so far in the game where these small bug fixes, sometimes I have to fix them before I forget them. So I have to do it and then I have to update the code. It's just like slide updates, and I upload it to GitHub, and I hope you can get the fully updated code. There's nothing really that you need to get into too much, but there's no new functions or anything. It's just that I've fixed some stuff with the initialize, I think it was the timers, or was it? Well, the power-ups we fixed in the last video. Player update, still the same. Enemy bullet update. I didn't move it into its own thing. I think you remember this. I fixed all the bullet removed things, did all that stuff. Just update the code and you'll have everything you need in one place. So I just want to double check so everything's okay. Particles update, that's fine. So what did I change in particles? Well, I went into particles and I tried to fix some stuff with the get color, and that didn't really work out like I wanted to. This isn't really working, but when I have it at only 1, obviously it's not frame rate independent. Depends on what frame rate you're at, where it makes it kind of go into a more faded thing. So what you'd actually want to do is you would want to have a sprite, a texture sheet actually, where it just switches, you know, depending on, like, you have 5 different textures in that texture sheet, and you have them going more and more transparent for each iteration, right? And then you can just animate it and make it look like it's fading out. Now I would want to do that, but I'm not really in the mood, so I'll just keep this, guys. But remember, this isn't frame rate independent. This is not frame rate independent, and that's what sucks a little bit. But I mean, I'm sure if I did 10 multiplied by DC multiplied by something, it would probably work. I'm not sure, but let's just keep it at 1, because at this high frame rate it works just like it's supposed to. In lower frame rates you're not going to see it, or we could just remove it altogether. But it looks cool when it goes away. I don't know, it's up to you guys. You can keep it the way you want. I'll probably remove it because I want the whole game to be frame rate independent. So now it will just look like this. It will just look like this. They just disappear. But that's alright. I mean, I guess you can get used to it. I mean, you could get used to it. Wow, I'm gonna shadow play my own game. Hell yeah. So all the upgrades and power-ups are working. Enemy bullets are working. Everything's working. I was thinking of putting the player's bullets into a static as well, so you don't have to go through all of those every time. They're all gonna be in one kind of array. And everything seems to be working. The text is working. I'm gonna add one more thing to the text, and if we go into our player and we're going to initialize UI, where is player? Player. I'm just checking if I kept it in player. I don't think I kept it in player. I think I kept it in here. Score UI. Follow player text, static player stats text. That's the one. Okay, so in game, let's go to initialize player, initialize UI, and then player, power up bar, enemy text, score text, controls text, player stats text, and player set string none. What happens though when we update UI player? This is what's good with splitting everything up into functions. It's easy to find stuff when you forget. So player shield bar, stat box. So what happens is we set the string, get as string. So player get as string. What I want to add in here is I want to add a, not cooling, but /n. What's it called? Max recharge timer. shield recharge timer. Shield recharge. Let's see if we can shield recharge timer, shield timer max, shield timer, shield city, shield capacity. I think capacity is not a good choice of word, but still, we'll try to keep it cool. And then we'll have shield timer max, and it should upgrade as we level up. As our cooling and our wiring improves, our shield capacity is at 50. Now as we level up, it should most definitely upgrade. 51, yep. And as we shield, the shield goes down. So it's good. Now the shield only works for bullets, obviously, and you get this cool little effect once a bullet hits you. Boom. And the particles do go out. Whoops, I died. But yeah, that's good. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I just want to make sure I do it one more time in case you missed one of my last videos. In update, player update, no, in enemy update, I think in here. Yeah, obviously I have player K is alive in here. That's important because you don't want to update an enemy for a dead player. But I did the same thing for pickups upgrade. Player.size, player is alive and the pickup is colliding with the player. I did the same thing for upgrades and power-ups. So I checked the player is alive, and then if it's colliding, same thing with power-ups, players alive and the collision. So this is because I noticed that when the player was dead somewhere on the screen, it would pick up a health upgrade and come back to life somehow. And that I was like, what the hell's going on? And that was it. So that's important, guys and grills. Let's go ahead and fix that. Now, one thing I do want to do now because what we're going to be creating now, guys and grills, is the map maker for this game. And I'm trying to think, because I have the main right here. What we could do is we could keep it in the same main map maker in the same folder, and just copy our main and put it into main map maker. Okay, but the issue here is the main is fine. I mean, the main is fine. It's the game that is weird, and the game, how the game runs. The main is fine. What we could do is we could actually remove this, delete. We could create a new class. Wait, new class called game map maker. Alright, so we'll just copy over everything from game into game map maker, and we'll always have it open here. It's gonna be the same thing, not the exact same thing, but I mean, yeah, somewhat the same thing. We'll include game map maker here as well, and then we will do a boolean, a global boolean, where we can switch into map maker mode, I guess, whenever we want. But first we'll make sure we fix this. I have game here, game map maker, game maker window, because I'm gonna have the exact same constructor. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy everything from here to game map maker, and then everything from game.cpp into game map maker.cpp, and just do that. But what the problem is going to be, we're going to have to go through all of these, and they're not going to be exact same. I'm just doing this now to make it a little simpler. Let me just go ahead and this is going to take a while, guys. Find let's just replace game to game map maker, match whole word, match case, I guess. Replace, I guess it's replacing everything correctly, so we could just do replace all, and then in here as well, game to, I don't think there are so many though. I mean, it was those. That's about it. And then the include is good. The include here is good as well. We're gonna change so much in this, but we have, at least we have a starting point. Let's just put everything in here. So we can use, I want to be able to use some functions though, like load, map, and stage and stuff, but we'll try to keep all that to other classes. I just wanted to start this up before I start the next video and just minus everything here. Sorry about this, guys, it's gonna take a while, but oh, that was it. So we can start working, okay? And we're gonna be removing stuff. We won't need paused in the game map maker. Key time we'll need. We can use full screen, but it's not that important. We'll use view. Score, we don't need score. We don't need any of this. We don't need any of this UI. We'll need font though, but we won't need all of this. We won't need the bars. We won't need this. Won't need text tags. We'll need a stage, I guess, and a map. We'll keep that for now. We won't need players and players alive. Enemies. Well, we could use players and enemies as a bosses, I guess. Pickups, upgrades, power-ups. These will all be automatically dropped. Particles we won't need. Pickup textures. Oh yeah, we have to fix all this as well. Ugh. Whatever, we'll remove that for now. Enemy bullet textures, we won't need all of these. Enemy textures we can keep, but enemies should have those as static, but we'll fix that as we go along. Body, boss, whatever, we'll keep them for now. Toggle full screen, I did have that, I'll keep that function. Pause game I won't need. Init player, map, textures, we'll keep all this stuff. We'll just have to shorten this down as we go. Player textures is good. We'll load those. But basically what I want to do, I don't want to do all this. I don't want to be, there is no need for players. We will fix all this. This is just going to be positions where stuff is going to spawn. So no, you know what? We don't need this. Let's keep this as simple as possible. Font is good. Okay, just really simple. Just like view. We don't need any of these textures. Map textures is good because we're going to need to init those. Player, we don't need player. I don't know what this does. Let's just remove player textures. Init view is good. Init map textures, that's good. Init player textures is gonna go. Pickup textures gone. Upgrades gone. Power up enemies, bosses, particles, they're all gone. Okay. Init UI is gonna go away for now, or it's gonna empty. It's gonna be emptied because we don't need any of this. So this is a very tedious thing, but it beats creating everything like a new project. I really don't want to do that. Init view, textures in the map, players, who cares about player? Enemy spawn timer, boss encounter. So init UI, this is gonna really help us later on. Update view we'll keep. Restart, we don't need this. We'll remove this completely. we'll remove this completely. Update timers we'll keep for key time. Timers on pause, we'll remove that. Update score, difficulty, remove. UI player enemy. While pause, player update, player bullet update, enemy bullet update, text tags, pickups, upgrades, power-ups. We can just remove a bunch of stuff. See how fast this is going? It's going pretty good. Map update we'll keep. Particles update we'll remove. The original update we'll keep. Draw UI, draw enemies we'll remove. And then we'll obviously add stuff as we go. Draw map is good. Draw pickups, upgrades, and power-ups, gone. Draw particles, gone. So now we just have to clean all this up as we go. And to clean it up, what I'm gonna need to do is I'm just gonna go through these and see what the hell's going on. Pause update, we won't need update. Update while pause? No. Where is that? Update. Okay, restart update. Update score. Particles update. Okay, just really simple. Really simple. Game map maker. Just really simple. I think I removed everything I have to remove from this. I think I'm gonna remove everything here. Remove that. Remove this. Remove this. So view, update timers. Do I have update, map update? Map. This map update. Update timers, update view. Update timers, update view, map update, and the regular update. Toggle full screen is good. Draw UI. Alright, so we're good. Text tags, game over text, controls text. Draw UI, we'll do that later. Let's see, let me just think a little bit what the hell I'm doing. So stage draw. Players, enemies, all this particle stuff gone. Map is good, UI is good. Window out display. Alright, so I mean, for this amount of stuff, we're good. We'll have a boolean, global boolean. Boolean map maker. Const map maker equals false. But what if I set it to true? And then we will do this. If map maker else. Alright, so if it's map maker else, we're gonna do this. So we can easily just go in, make stuff, save it, go back into game, do whatever we want. And I maybe not make it bool, but have it global, so I can just start it off with true, and all we have is a big window with nothing else in it. Alright, that's it. That's all we need. And what we need to do is we need to end this video because it's pretty long. But in game map maker, in the updates thing, we're gonna make a new function which just keeps track of all the mouse positioning. The grid size is in stage, I think stage has a grid size, yes. So we'll keep using that. I don't think stage should have a grid size, actually. I think we should make a new class for all of those things that are constant throughout the game that we should use for stuff. Like, call it a class called Wingman, and we just have a bunch of statics and stuff in there that we need. I think I'll do that. I think that's a good idea, actually, where we can store all of these things that are constant throughout the game. If we switch it there, we're gonna switch it everywhere, so we'll know where that stuff is, like grid size, the stage size. Well, yeah, kind of not stage size, but yeah, a bunch of statics like textures and stuff like that. So that's gonna be good. I can do that, but we'll do that in the next video. All right, thanks for watching this one. Take care. I hope you're learning, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye bye.